There are 3 legendary looking outfits to be found for Naoe, which make you look like a real assassin in shadows, including the iconic white assassin gear everyone loves, which are all pretty well hidden in corners of the world. So in today's guide, I'm gonna share how to find every single one of them and how to make them better than legendary when you do. So let's get hunting. Alright, so let's start off with probably my favorite set of all 3, which is called the Apprentice Assassin Set. Both the hood and the gear can actually be found in different locations, unlike the other 2 sets, but this one is worth your time as it gives you that beautiful black look on your character. The easiest way to get it early would be to travel to the Yamashiro region and unlock the Yamazaki quick travel. When looking to the northwest, a question mark will pop up in the Eagle Nest region. And this one will lead you to Path of Bravery. Simply follow the yellow indicators like paint and rags around the parkour to make reaching the end a little bit easier. And be careful for this slide right here, as if you miss it, you won't be able to reach the end. Anyways, the rest is pretty straightforward, leading you to this little area, and if you pick up the chest, voila, you will unlock the Hibiki's gear. Before you open it though, very important, save your progress, as this, guys, is super important. When you open the chest, random engraving and stat rolls will appear on the item. Most of the times, it's gonna be pretty bad. So in this case, what you can do is simply reload that manual save until you find the perfect item for your build. And after doing this for a couple times, check it out, we find one with 600% affliction buildup when hitting vulnerable enemies, which is going to be S rank for affliction builds, but if you want to have something interesting for any type of build, a plus 50% damage on next hit after using abilities is also going to be awesome. My full guide, by the way, with everything you need to know about epics to get the best possible stats in the game, can be found in the top right of the screen. So now that you know how to make these items better than legendary, let's check out the headgear's location. You want to make your way to the Izumi Setsu region, the first one in the world, and search for the Senri Hills right in between Amagasaki and Katana. This is where you will find a POI called the Toniyama Post Town. West of it, a quick travel can be picked up called the Koyama Ruins. As you can see right here, we also have a Path of Valor, which can be found right behind the quick travel. You simply want to walk past this house, go to the yellow indicators once again, use your grappling hook to get across. Compared to the previous parkour, this is probably one of the easiest, for which you simply have to follow the path to the side of the walls, and at the very end you will find this sweet chest. Inside it, I found the Tamakichi hood, which I already salvaged, but if we quickly have a look at the cosmetics, this Initiate Assassin hood cosmetic is the one you will unlock with it. Anyways, let's move on to the most iconic gear, the white-looking Apprentice Assassin Set. The full set can also be picked up in Izumi Setsu, early game at a specific location, a hidden tomb which is called the Old Kofun or Tomb of the Ancients. What's important is that you can visit it early, but cannot pick up the full set before you've made some progression with the Naoe questline. Simply check out the objectives tab and go for Naoe. Right here you can even see her wearing the outfit. Specifically, the Secrets of the Blade questline will ask you to reach the Tomb of the Ancients. Anyways, with my revisit, I found out that there is another secret area inside this place, which you can now open with your Assassin Blade. Now you will find yourself inside the Tomb of the Ancients, where you can start investigating and picking things up, like this book. But also check out the altar right here. If you examine it, check it out, you will unlock both the Apprentice Assassin gear and Assassin hood. Both epic items, so it might be worth trying out the strategy, which we talked about earlier, to make them better than legendary. Anyways, once you've picked them up, you will not only have the item itself, but also the cosmetic, which you can basically use for any gear in the game. After you've picked up the white set, by the way, a series of new objectives will pop up for Naoe, which make it even easier to farm specifically the black set with much better stat rolls. This one is called the Path of Shadows, much easier to complete if you simply follow the river downstream It will lead you to these readings, but also a chest with the Eunoshian gear as drop. And wow, look at this one, a plus 60% buster damage on next hit. So yeah, if you want to pick up this chest super early, simply check out the Nabari Wilds region and follow the Path of Shadows to the reward. This time the Path of the Chosen, which is a pretty beautiful parkour as it leads us past the coastline. If you want to check it out earlier though, this exact location in the world will lead you straight to it, which I wouldn't really recommend, as at the very end of it you will find a level 47 boss you're gonna have to deal with. Check out my deadliest Naoe Katana build in the top right of the screen, as with it you can, well, make short work of this guy. And as usual, after picking up the knowledge, you also have a chance of finding a very powerful epic inside the chest, this time the Eunoshian hood. There is one more set though, the red variant called the Master Assassin's gear, which only unlocks after you've, well, pretty much completed the game. If we quickly have a look at the objective board, your primary goal would be to simply take out the Shinbakufu leaders. After you've taken out every single one of these fellas, you will basically have access to the gear with a specific questline called Out of the Shadows. It will lead you back to the Izumi Setsu region, specifically your hideout. This is where you're gonna have to talk with a couple dudes, and after that, bam, the master gear will be yours. So I'd say not worth rushing, especially because you've already gotten your hands on the most beautiful variants of this set, the black and the white one, and I think specifically with the wrecked peasant hat, I'd say Naoe's best looking combo in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Alright, so there you have it, all sets including the iconic white armor. If you enjoyed the content, a like would be very much appreciated, and of course, let us know your favorite variant in the comments down below. There's plenty more content on the channel. Right now though, it's 4 AM out. I want to wish you an amazing day. I'll check you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace.